Hello. Hopefully you're picking me up okay. It is Monday, so welcome to the weekly vlog. This is the first video of the week, and I'm not in the house. Should have put that a bit. It's better you can see out a window than into the back seat, isn't it? I've got a scarf on because my V-neck's a bit low at the neck, and it is so cold. It is 1 degree Celsius today, so it's freezing. I am on my way into the car. My parents' car has got another problem. It's just constantly blowing cold air. The fan's not working. My dad, in his wisdom, decided to tell me this now, even though he's saying it's never worked. To my knowledge, they have a year warranty. He was going to bring it to a garage. I'm like, no, they'll pay and they'll fix it for free. Thank you very much. But that means that we have to take it because my dad doesn't want to take it back to them again because he doesn't like confrontation. So I'm going to have to drive Darren in at some stage. I'm just going in to double check it's nothing simple that he's missed, which I don't think it is, but then Darren will have to, I will have to drive Darren into my parents, 10 miles away. Then we will have to drive back to the car showroom, which is almost at our house, which is like 8 miles back. And then see him again when we have to pick it up. So it's a bit of a pain in the arse, to be fair, because my dad just won't take it out himself. He'd rather take it to a garage and have them pay and fix it. I should have just let him take it to the garage to be paid for, honestly. What else can I tell you? What is that doing there? You'll see it out my window now when I pass. You'll see that. That's all on the wrong side of the road. And there is a, which you will see now, coming up the road towards it, is a big lorry with hay on the back. Yes, I live in the country, these things, but why are they parked on the wrong side of the road? So, yep, that's what I'm doing today. So it doesn't involve interaction with anyone. I'm just going into my parents' hallway, lifting up the car keys, checking the car, and then going home again. And then we can get it booked in. I've taken Isaac down to school to collect some more AR books, which he's done this morning. It is 12:30. I've left him with Darren. He's getting his dinner, and he's finished, with the exception of half an hour's reading, he's finished his schoolwork for the day. Because I was up at 7:30. Why was I up at 7:30 when we don't start school work till 9 o'clock? Because Dobby shit in her cage for the 3rd time in the past, like, maybe 4 days. Scunner, we've washed her bed in. This will be the 3rd time now it has to go in on like a high 60, which takes 3 hours. But the room's stinking. She's taken to poo, and she was out at 1 o'clock for a poo in the morning. She still managed to poo twice in her bed. She's obviously eaten too much. We're going to have to cut her food down. But they don't eat after like 6 o'clock at the latest. That's when they have their tea. So how the hell, there's some kids out in the playground. It's the kids of key workers who go into school to be supervised. The teachers don't teach them, they just supervise them. They get the same work as the kids at home. Teachers are working so hard at the minute to try and juggle everything and marking all the work and, you know, putting all the stuff up online for the kids to do, and then being there all day when kids are asking stupid questions, you know, I don't have this book, what book does this, you know, and they're trying to do that and set work for the rest of the week and supervise the kids that are in there, and then you've got kids that don't need to be there. It's frustrating. Sun's come out, it's 2 degrees now. Whoa, the heady heights of 2 degrees. My car is so filthy. The sun's just shone through the front window and showed me how dirty the car is. Right, and someone's come to an almost stop, turning left into the petrol station. What is it with people that when there's nothing ahead of them, I'm going to switch this off in a minute because it's getting noisy and too bright. When there's nothing ahead of them and they have to turn a corner or turn into a car, like, you know, a forecourt or a petrol station, why do they come to a complete stop in the middle of the road? Why can they not continue round the corner? I mean, this road, unlike a lot of roads, this is a 60. Oh, dear me. This is a 60 road, and they're coming to a stop in the middle of it. Right, I can see that it's pretty bad view for you. So I shall go and I shall check in with you guys later. Right, I've put this on. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up now, but there's a red car. Wait till we go up. Is maybe a car in front, 2 cars in front. He's red. He's in front of the one in front of me. Watch him. He has just sailed past me at a speed you would not believe. Then past the one in front of me. Now he's right up the arse to the one in front of that. I'm trying to get around the corner before he goes. And he was driving like an absolute idiot. Wait till we see if he goes out again. There he goes, look. On the wrong side of the road. He's going so fast you wouldn't believe. And this is a road with no visibility. And then he just drives until he gets up the arse to the one in front of that and tries to push them out of the way. Then he swerves, or let's see if we can see him around the corner. There's so many corners here. You should know. I wish I'd had it on to you see how fast he went past me. Honestly. Right, I think he's gotten past the one at the, so he's gone. He's off. For comparison, guys, I'm doing 60 on a 60 road. What a flipping idiot. Alright, let's see if we can work out what's wrong with it, shall we? Jesus Christ. Oh. My key's up there. See, the blinds are shut, that means my dad's in bed. Right, make sure it's not gearly set. It's always fun and games when you're in someone else's car, isn't it? Right. Okay, so it's set to hot, it's up at 3, it's supposed to be blowing in, right, take my mask off, it's supposed to be blowing in my face, so, yeah, that's freezing, right, let it, put it down to naught, let it, the engine run for a bit. Oh, there's a stink in the air. The farmers have been spraying the fields with silage and it stinks. Yeah, so we've booked my mum's car in for Darren's meeting my dad at the garage on Thursday. They're looking at it on Friday, so hopefully they'll sort it on Friday. I sat in it for quite a while, for 10 minutes with it running, and it went from freezing, like aircon freezing, to like aired, you know, just not even warm, not even slightly, but like just not freezing, like just turning a little bit. So surely 10 minutes of running the engine should be enough to warm the car, and it was up to maximum, and I like took it off, put it back on again to make sure nothing had stuck. I checked the coolant level, it's fine. I think it might need draining and refilling with coolant and antifreeze, or just the radiator draining or something, but let the garage do that. Had to pick up a couple of groceries for my mum. I was beside Pets at Home, so I picked up a couple of perches for the budgies because their cage was looking a bit pitiful, and some, what's that stuff they eat that hangs down? Millet. Got some millet. And bargain of the day, before lockdown I got a pair of pyjamas in the pound shop of all places. They're not a pound, they were like £6 I think, maybe £8. And I thought, they're alright, they're nothing special, but they look comfy, and they're the most warm, comfortable, lovely feeling pyjamas when you wear them. So I went back and they had 2 other colours, so I got the other 2 colours, so I'm happy. I've got 2 pairs of new pyjamas for £12. You cannot be bad to that. So, onward bound to home. It is 3:05. Yeah, I shall speak to you guys later. Let's see what we've got now. I'm sure every time I'm in the car, Tom Petty's playing. What's next? That's more Lady Gaga. Comfortably Numb's on now by Pink Floyd, which, if you don't know, is my favourite song in the world. I first heard Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd when I was in my local rock club when I was 18. And embarrassingly enough, at 18, I didn't know what that was. I hadn't heard a lot. I knew The Wall, Another Brick in the Wall, but I hadn't heard a lot of Floyd. And the entire rock club knew it, and they were like people up on the dance floor singing it, and you know, like getting really into this song. And I couldn't bring myself to ask anybody what it was because everyone knew it. I thought I'm going to look like a right nincompoop here. So I remembered it, I listened, and I came out and sung it to someone. He says, "What's this?" "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd, he said. I'm like, right. I went, and it's been my favourite song ever since the age of 18. That's a long time ago. I'm sure you all know it. Alan, I know you will know it. But if you're a bit younger, give it a listen. Loud. It's amazing. Oh, it just... the music in that blends so beautifully. The harmonies, the instruments, it's beautiful. I'll tell you what else is really, really nice. I know most people that I know will have heard this, but really, really, really listen to Disturbed's cover of The Sound of Silence, which is probably on here actually. Speaking of that, now I love the original Simon and Garfunkel, but if you really listen to this version and how the musical instruments are used to express certain things, like the rain and stuff, and storm, and as Movie Massacre would say, it's just a thing of beauty. It's beautiful. It builds to a crescendo. I'm sorry, I'm talking rubbish. So now we've just got a lone guitar. No, we don't. We've got a lone piano. We've probably got strings that you can't really hear because there usually are. Start to bring other instruments in, and it's like that little guitar, but and how his vocal goes down instead of up there. I'm gonna say a bad thing. I prefer this to the original. Much considerably so. And you're having to listen to it with me. Don't you dare fast forward! That by singing over it, but Sorry, but anyone that listens to that cannot appreciate how amazing that is. Darren prefers the original. No! Yeah, that's got me in a nice mood, I mean, just certain songs just elevate the mood, don't they? And that elevates the mood for me. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm back. Thank you for keeping me company, and I shall speak to you guys later. Hello, it is Tuesday. It is 3:10. Homeschooling just finished for another day. Isaac's gone to have an hour watching gaming YouTubers. Darren's took the doggies out for a walk. It's trying to snow, but it's so cold I can't even tell you. Wait till you see the little polystyrene balls that it's been attempting to snow. Can you see? I don't know if it'll pick up properly on the camera, but it looks like little polystyrene balls, and it keeps coming down. See in the garden? We need to get a fence. See the neighbours over there have got fences around? We need one of them fences. So now, oh God, honest to God, I get older looking, but see, since I turned 40, 5 years ago, that's depressing. I find that I didn't age that badly, like in my 30s, because most people usually thought I was a bit younger than I was. But see, since I hit 40, it's like I've started to age overnight. I don't even put full makeup on that much anymore because it accentuates the wrinkles. I've got, see here, all these wrinkly things. The forehead is because I always do this, but I just put on like face powder to take the redness and shine off, and a bit of like eyeliner and lipstick. But I've got so many lovely eyeshadows. I started doing the polystyrene balls outside again, but it's so little I don't think you'd see it if I turned you around to look at it. Right, I need to do my what I watched last week video, which will get interrupted no doubt several times. Darren will be back, I'm sure, soon with the doggies, freezing, all of them. So I shall speak to you later, guys. Morning. Pardon the sound of my kettle boiling. Snow. Snow. Oh, sorry, birdie. I've just been out. It doesn't look that deep. This was the polystyrene. Oh, it started again. Don't know if you can see it snowing. Wonder if I look up. No, that's not helpful, is it? I don't think they've touched that, have they? My little suet thing that I got yesterday from the shop. It's a coconut with like suet, like fat on that the birds eat with seeds in. Oh no, they've had a peck at that, definitely. I've put some water in the little thing because it had frozen, so they've got some water. And I've put some fresh seed in their little house, and they've got some fat balls there. Those branches have always got lots of birds in. I can see a few fluttering about there. I'm not going to move now to make a liar out of me. If any of you is wondering what that tank is, because I know people outside of Ireland don't usually use it, there's two birdies right behind it in the trees. In Northern Ireland, most people's homes are heated with oil-fired central heating, so like the oil warms the water that goes through the pipes that gives you hot water and heating. In England, most people have got gas heating, but here in Ireland, most people have got oil, so that's what that is. There's another little birdie on the fence in the middle. He's going to the feeder. Oh, bless him. Look at them on the fence. Oop. Maybe I should clear off and give him a chance to eat in peace. We have a pair of blackbirds. That's the female. The male's just been. I usually put down, I've had a bagel this morning. On the ground you can see some bits of my leftover bagel, so I put that down for the bigger birds in the middle with some seed. Yeah, there she goes. She's going to have some bagel. Go on then. That's it. She's braver. She's not going to run away with it. She's going to eat it there so she can get some more. Riveting stuff, folks, but I like to watch my birdies. I've got a sign in here to tell me what everything is. We were doing the big bird watch, so I like to see what everything is. Still eating. There you go, it will pick up now, hopefully. You can see the snow. It's snowing. And the doggies are going out. What are you barking at? There's nothing here. Is it snowing, Dobby? What are you doing? Have you got a broken paw? Are you coming back in?
Blue sky.
Yeah, blue sky. And snow. How gorgeous is that? I'm zoomed right in, so I'm shaky about it. Look at the little robin. It's weird. Sun's shining, but it's snowing. Hello! So it's Wednesday. I can't remember if... Yes, I did. I recorded first thing this morning on some birdies. There's birdies flying. It's really weird. There's little birdies like swooping about together out there. Oh, it's robins. 2 robins together. How cute. And a blackbird. Yes, I do like my birdies. Finished homeschooling for the day. Recorded a little tag video I had to do, which will be going up at the end of this week. I invite you to keep your eye out for that, and I welcome people to do it. It's not my tag, it's one I've been asked to do by someone else, which I had a lot of fun with. So that will be going up around about the end of the week, so keep your eye on that, and please, I'd love to see more people do this. It's a fun one. So yeah, nothing much else happening. We are refreshing game constantly today, trying to get our hands on a PS5. Sites are reporting that certain sites are going to have them and none of them ever do, but we're still trying. We are trying. We've given up on getting one for Isaac's birthday. It's just not going to happen. So we'll just have to keep slogging away until we get one. Let's go downstairs. Oh god, you can see how sunny that is. Got my book with my stuff in that I can't talk about. Not good at keeping a secret, believe me. I remember when I was pregnant, I wasn't going to tell anyone to 12 weeks like everyone else does. I told my best friend, now you can't see me, I told my best friend, Kelly, and I told my mum. And I said I'm not telling anyone else. I think I told everyone else within a week. I'm that good at keeping a secret. I couldn't, because I'm a terrible liar. Actually, I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail. That's better, it's not all hanging around me now. I hate my hair up. I hate how it looks because I'm like, Lisa, you're too old to have your hair in a ponytail with a fucking ribbon in it, but it's just out of the way. It's not hanging around me. It needs a wash. It needs the roots dying. The old roots are going grey again. I think my hair's completely grey if I was just to leave it, but when you've black hair, how are you supposed to leave it? You know what I mean? I'd have to bleach it numerous times and it would all fall out. I dread to think what I'd look like with no hair. I'm old. It's Wednesday night. Alexa's treating me to a bit... Oh shit. Treating me to a bit of Roxette. The Sims, the longest game in the world to load, is loading. There's one dog there. There's another dog there. La 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 la. Okay, it is Thursday. You missed Molly getting dressed in her lovely vest. And now it's Dobby's turn to get dressed. Yeah. So they're having double layer because it is extremely cold today. Yeah. So instead of the coat, which she finds a bit bustly, she'll have her vest. It's getting a bit tight, that vest is now. That jumper's going to have to go in the wash when you get back.
But they're going to get filthy outside anyway because it's all messy.
Is that not back to front? No.
It's babushka.
Babushka. Oh, Karen, don't have her standing there like that. Go on.
Look at her.
Poor dog. Look at her rigor mortis legs.
Poor dog. This dog. Poor. Jesus Christ.
They get very cold, folks, so this is why they're getting dressed. There. Ah, Savinia. There's a Tesco shopping bag over there for some reason. Well, that's his
toys.
Fortnite figures.
There's a big pile of figures down here.
Well, I can't see from here. Are you going to walk, Molly?
You're going to get the boo bars on? Yeah? No?
Good to walk.
Oh, it's a boo bar. Right, we've got some breaking news here. Breaking news. Are you ready? New Happy Villa. There you go. That's about it, really. Make it look a bit cinematic. We'll go back up. There we go.
Hello, it is Thursday. I've probably shown you some footage of the doggies getting ready to go out and walk. I am here with my blanket, with my remote control. No, it's not a weird plastic phallus is on description. Isaac's having his hour TV allocated time to watch his YouTube gamers after his homeschooling, which is done for the day. I am trying to catch up with a little bit of YouTube. I am currently watching Terror at Synth Hide's Q&A. Really good channel if you like horror. Really fun guy. Just lovely lad. Terror at Synth High. Piece of news about The Last of Us. By the time this goes up, the whole world will know. The Last of Us, the game that I am just in love with. It's not quite Red Dead Redemption 2. Nothing has ever surpassed that for me. But The Last of Us, I adore. And they're doing a series. Now if you're going to talk about dream casting, would have been Ellen Page and Gerard Butler. But it has gone to, and I should have looked up these names, and I've been... Oh God, the girl that plays the young child queen in Game of Thrones, who I think that's going to be really good casting, and the guy that's in The Mandalorian. I haven't watched The Mandalorian. I watched a few episodes, and it just didn't. I'm one of the few people that it just didn't sit with. Maybe I just need to concentrate more. He was also one of the princes or kings in Game of Thrones, the one that got his face crushed. Sorry if you haven't seen that bit in Game of Thrones. Yeah, I think he's quite young for the role. But yeah, I will. I'm waiting with bated breath to see what they do. I need a wee now. I'm gonna have to get up and have a wee. I'm sure you really didn't want to know that, but yeah, The Last of Us 2 has got a series, which is awesome. And I watched last night The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, which is the story of Elisa Lam. And that weird elevator footage that we've all seen of her peeking out the door and then pressing all the buttons, and it did add a lot more answers to things, although it didn't answer the main question, what really happened to her. But it did raise some points that I wasn't aware of that was really interesting, so I think I'm going to do a video about that. Not about the whole Elisa Lam case, because that's just so long-winded and so many people have covered it, just about that show. But what was really interesting is they had a tiny clip of Mike from that chapter that I watch, and they had quite a lot from Stephanie Harlow that I also watch, and from John at Lord and Arts, which I also watch. So these YouTubers that I watch all popped up in this documentary, and it was like, wow, awesome, love it. So that was really interesting. So nothing else is Darren is going in to take my dad back home from the garage. He's leaving his car off today about that problem with a fan that it has. We're moving Chinese to today instead of tomorrow because Darren's in town taking my dad home. So having Chinese a day early. Yay for Chinese! So that's a dress with pockets and Chinese all in the same week. Jesus, I can't contain the excitement. And nothing else is happening. That's it. My dad's going to the garage, we're getting Chinese. That's it. So I'm going to go. I need a wee. And I'll probably not check in with you guys till tomorrow. There is more news. Me and Darren sat on Games website this morning for about 2 hours. It's been very hotly said that they were going to drop today, PS5, so we were there from before 9 o'clock. They dropped at, I think it was it 9:30 or 10:30? I can't remember whether it was 9:30 or 10:30. But we were online the whole time, signed in the whole time, refresh. And eventually I got into a queue that said, your wait time is more than an hour. And I sat there for probably about 50 minutes, and it still said your wait time is more than an hour. And then all of a sudden it said, we are sorry, PlayStation 5s are now all sold out. I really don't know what you had to do to get one, because me and Darren were on there from right at the start. We were on there from when there was no stock, and then all of a sudden there was stock, and we were on and signed in, and we still didn't get one. And we were both doing it on separate devices. Although some people, I was reading online, got as far as getting the item in the basket, and then it wouldn't allow them to pay for it. It says sold out. Other people got as far as trying to add the bundle to the basket, and it wouldn't add the bundle to the basket, but it said there were still stock. So we have now officially, that was my last ditch chance at getting Isaac one for his birthday. I'm just checking my emails, just come through in case it's a bloody stock alert. We're giving up on getting Isaac one for his birthday. I know he's not expecting one, but I really wanted to get him one as a surprise, and I'm not going to be able to. And because of the whole thing with not being able to get into shops, etc., we haven't really got much arranged for him. So I'm a bit gutted. I'm going to have to get the thinking caps on to get some stuff delivered in the next 2 weeks. So, yeah. Right, now my bladder's telling me, Lisa, go to the toilet. I shall speak to you later. It's Friday. Isaac's doing his school PE. Yes, they're getting kids to do activity by
doing Fortnite emotes.
Showing Fortnite emotes. Dear God.
That one's boneless, that one's best mates. The one that I'm doing is best mates. I know a lot, trust me. You can ask me anything and I'll tell you it.
This is Jump by Van Halen, take 1.
Morning, it is Saturday. When they said there was going to be a snowstorm, they weren't joking. Apparently we're going to have snow all day today. This is what I've woke up to. Ooh. This is out front. I don't know if they've cleared. If she's been out with a shovel or something. Why is there no snow on their driveway? Good morning. It is Sunday. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I was all in my PJs. I'm so sore today and cold. I'll keep quiet a minute. Just listen to the wind. I'm going to open this little flap on the window that lets air in so you can hear. That's what our weather's like today. I'll turn you around. Honestly, it's like a gale in this house. Look at the trees. It's so windy. I'm shutting that again. So me and Darren, we're not supposed to buy each other anything for Valentine's Day because I couldn't get out. Well, neither could he. He must have ordered these online, but he got me these. I love nesting dolls, but I didn't actually see the messages on them at first. So this is uncharacteristically romantic for Darren. I've dropped one. And then I'm sure you can guess what the little one says. How cute is that? I love anything with skulls on, but I mean, that's gorgeous. And a bar of chocolate orange, which I will enjoy tonight. And I got him jack shit because I didn't think we were meant to be buying each other anything. I'm not a big one for Valentine's Day. I don't like the forced men must buy their wives or girlfriends flowers and they must take them out for meals and all. It's just, why, you know? Just be nice all year round and you don't have to do it. Honestly, it's really nice what he's bought, but I don't buy him anything. It's the first year it's ever happened. But, you know when you make that agreement, let's not buy each other anything on money of Brexit. It's very nice though. Right, I'm going to go downstairs and have some Weetabix. So Isaac drew us a Valentine's card. I want to show you. Oh, it's Among Us. I'm sure you recognise it. And a little Among Us character with a balloon with 2 more Among Us characters in. And the little heart's half blue and half red. Why is this not focusing? My hand's shaking, that's why. To Mum and Dad. I didn't point out them spelling it. Is that an exclamation mark or a question mark? Happy Valentine's Day? Is it? Happy Valentine's Day? Love Isaac. How cute is that? Sunday, closing off the vlog for the week. Everybody's behind me.
It's bleak.
It's pouring. It's been stormy all day.
Look at that rain coming off that bloody roof.
Molly.
Now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's very heavy rain.
Gloom juice.
So yeah, I will leave you there for the week. If you haven't, I've already shown it, Isaac.
Good.
If you haven't seen it yet on my main channel, Valentine's Day Top 10 Countdown. Celebrity crushes, there's Dobby. Leo from Geek Legion of Doom started the tag and tagged a few of us in, so feel free if you fancy doing it. If not, delight your eyes on mine, why not? I shall see you all next week.
Do you want to film that rain?
Overnight from Kit and Caboodle.